Yo, yo, going on? What's goody good? You in here with me? Say something in the chat. I'm gonna start shouting people out. We're waiting for everybody to get in here. Yo, yo, if you're up in the chat, say something. So we're gonna go through the sounds here in a moment. I'm just waiting for everybody else to hear. Let me know if you could hear me. Yo, yo. So I might even cook something up. Not sure how long we're gonna be on here. Probably just for about an hour, maybe a little over. Sometimes we go over like 2 hours. But this shouldn't be that long. This was a beat I made with it. Boogieman plugin. Actually, the first beat I did testing it out. Right quick, so I had a completely different bass line in here. Kruger bass. Right now, this is the Pumpkinhead bass. What up, Eric? Thank you, thank you. That's the Pumpkinhead bass. But then I had another bass line using this Kruger bass sound. So let me play that for you. I might That'll be too low. But then again, this is the Kruger bass. D Banks, what's good? And if I want to, I can use one of these basses for a lead. Right, you can always use the bass as a lead depending on the type of sound it is. Said you would incorporate both basses because they sound nice. Thank you. You know what? So, and this was originally done with the sound Seance bass, as you can see, but I changed it to Pumpkinhead. You're right though. I could make this the breakdown of it. So what I might do is, and it looks like there's another bass pattern right here. He said, do the Kruger bass come with a red and green sweater? That's hilarious. I'm glad you said that, Eric, because now I can't use that for a different part of it. So I'm gonna break down what I've used in this beat so far. So just so you can hear it. This one's called the Deadly Piano, right? So the only sound that I used in here besides the drums too, there's one more sound that's actually from the Black Ops, and it's the Coptic piano, just because I needed something dark, and we're still making all the sounds for this plugin as we speak. So I didn't have a darker tone piano like this one for the low end, which we're working on. So we're gonna incorporate a piano similar to this Coptic one to put inside this this Boogieman one. But here's what I did with this sound. It's basically following the bass line and shadowing it. Just for that part. Thank you, C Banks. I really appreciate your plugins. Nobody provide the funk like you. That is the whole goal, bro, is to make funky plugins, bro. I got tired of all these plugins that are just like, they're cool, right? They're cool, but they ain't got the funk. They ain't got that umph, you know what I'm talking about? So listen to these scorn. I got low and high stacked on top because I wanted it to be like real horn players. On a horn, on a horn, you can't play chords like that. There's going to be multiple horns that are going to play. And if you do, let me say this: you can only play in certain range with the trumpet. A trumpet can't play the range of a tuba. So I got this acting as if it's a tuba and a trumpet, or a trombone, I should say. That's lower, right? This is a higher one. And I wanted them to sound like very, very scary, very decrepit sounding. Something like that, man, you could make something scary, especially for like a trap joint. Right? Pretty horrific. Okay, so I had these creepy bells in here, but I kind of took them out because I was still playing with the idea of what they would do, what they could do. I'm a hear what I'm talking about. Just right there, real. They're just like a supportive phrase to add brightness. Right? And these are called the creepy bells. Right? Real scary. You could definitely hear them on like Nightmare on Elm Street for sure. And I grew up, man, my mother was a horror film buff. She would watch horror films to laugh at them. That's how much she loved them. That's all she would watch. She would watch other movies too, action movies, love stories, but rom-coms, but her thing was horror films, bro. So I used to sit and watch these horror films when I was little, probably way too young to be watching them. And I would hear all these sounds. And now when I watch them, that's what I'm listening for. I don't watch horror movies that much anymore, but when I was a kid, I did. And when I do watch them today, like I said, I'm listening to the sounds, I'm listening to the scoring, I'm listening to the texture, the character of the sounds. Um, Let me play the drums for you. The drums are basically all these drums are from the original Ape Shit drum machine, for the most part, except this hi-hat. This hi-hat is a loop, and I kind of just cut it into how I wanted it to be. Right? I just wanted it to be like 1-2 punch kind of drums, nothing too crazy. And I actually took the crash out. If you're up in here with me, say what's up. Say what's up in the chat. I see a few more people popped in. And make sure you like the video too. Help us hit the algorithm the right way. story about how this beat came about, I was just in here playing around with the sounds and demoing them to myself and going through them to make sure that they're right. And there's still sounds in here that some aren't gonna make the cut, right? But by the time this releases, this could have some different sounds than what you see today. And it could have less of what you hear in certain categories. So, like I said, we're still going through it to fill it out to make sure we get the right sounds. So some of these aren't going to make the cut. But story about this beat, I was up demoing the sounds, mixing some of them. They still need to be mixed, so you're going to hear some pop out. And just kind of going through them, and this melody just caught my ear, and that was the piano. And so I'm going to go through the pianos first. We're going to go through for the keys, period. And like I said, there's certain sections that are built out, and there's certain sections that we're still building out. A lot of them, all of them aren't done. The bass is the only one that's near done. So anyway, we're gunning for 100 sounds, and this is so that you can have a fully blown out plug in with some of the hottest, scariest sounds you've ever heard in your life. So the melody hits me. Something like that. I could add more reverb and more delay to the piano to give it more character and dimension. Oh, I'm tripping. I wasn't even playing I'm like, why does this don't sound like the dead? That wasn't even the right sound. I'm tripping. Go to it. I was wondering, I'm like, yo, why isn't the reverb popping off like that? And it just don't sound like the deadly piano. Okay, we got it now. And see, this has lower notes, but I have to bring it lower. Like I said, we're still editing these sounds, but I have to bring it lower down one more octave so that you can go all the way low on this piano. That's more of the melody right there. Okay, so let's go to the Friday the 13th organ. So sounds real crazy, very, very ominous sounding. Possessed organ. That one really does sound possessed. Gotta love, give me 1 second. Swapped out my keyboards last night to do this. Give me 1 second. That sounds very, very morbid. So, and this sound actually still has to be processed a little bit, but for the most part, so by the time it gets to you, it's going to sound like that. And we have it set up with the LFO, on pitch and aftertouch, which I could we could really turn that rate up to give it that real organ kind of vibe, like a B3. You feel me? That I need that piano. Can't find it nowhere else. I'm in my car right now, man. It sounds really good, bro. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate the love. If it sounded good in the car, you know it's great. No, that's the ultimate test. Poltergeist piano. Who remembers that movie Poltergeist? Y'all remember that movie? I remember watching that as a kid, man. Probably, like I said, too young to be watching it. All my siblings are older though. I got one younger sibling. There was 8 of us in the house growing up together, so I was watching stuff I was not supposed to be watching. Did I add any spooky strings? Yes, I have. Let's get to that. I'm gonna play this piano and we're gonna get right to the strings just so you can hear. Thanks for spelling my name right too. Everybody be butchering it. I'm so used to it now though. So cringe strings. Some of these strings we're gonna have to revamp. And make sure you guys go grab the plugin to pre-order now. You can grab it. I put it in the description. Okay, so check this out though. These are cringe strings. I still need to mix these. Now, if that's not creepy, if that's not spooky and creepy, I don't know what is. That's why they're called cringe. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the funnest plugins I've created in a minute because, like I said, I grew up watching horror films, and this allowed me to put that essence. It allowed me to go into my creative imagination and draw from that to build the creepiest sounds, man. And I think we have this one set up a similar way. Yeah, set up on Aftertouch. So if we wanted to give that more of like even a creepy sound, we could. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Grudge strings. So yeah, there you go with that. We can filter these out too to make them sound even more scarier. We could put it mono and legato and drag it. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Halloween strings we have to redo, so I'm not gonna play that one. Things that we still testing with that one. Crystal Lake strings. Let's listen to that. He said I could do a lot with that, man. And we haven't even got into a fraction of the sounds. Crystal Lake strings. You remember in Jason? I'll play y'all some more strings. I don't want to play y'all all. I can't give y'all all the goodies yet, man. Okay, vampire violin. Listen to that. You can go real crazy with this plugin. I'm trying to tell you right now. So let's go to the next bank. What should we go to? We already listened to some of the bells, right? The creepy bells. In H1, like I said, each bank is going to be blown out more. You're only seeing not even half of the plugin, half of the sounds are loaded in here yet. Some Phantom of the Opera shit right there. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going for. The basket case bells. So right now, it's pre-order is only $49. It's gonna go up on the day it releases, and then after that, we're not selling it anymore. After Halloween, we're taking it down. On the 31st, on at midnight, it's going down. So it'll be going by November 1st. And we're only opening it up for release one day. So we're grab it during the pre-order so you don't miss it. Cause I know people were saying that about the Savage Synth. Oh man, I didn't get to get the Savage Synth, man. What happened? Well, took a little too long, man. Pennywise leads. So these leads we're still working on. Some that you hear may not be in the final copy of this plugin. If you're looking for it, Eric, the link I put in the description so you can grab that. You can grab it right now. That sounds like someone just whining. Bank said, I like that when I'm putting in pre-order right after this live. Yeah, you definitely want to do that, bro. I'd love for you to have a copy, man. So like I said, I'm gonna go through some of these leads. Some of them aren't gonna be in there though. That Pennywise lead definitely is. That's my favorite one so far. Exorcist. Don't that sound possessed? That sounds crazy, bro. Yeah, we wanted it to sound like you ever watch those movies based on like possession and the voice always has like this overtone to it. It sounds like there's like five voices in one. We wanted to create that with this beat right here. And when you're using this plugin and you see the face and the eyes lighting up and it's turning red, that's going to give you that energy for real. Not only the sounds, everything about this. That's what it's all about, man. That's what I love creating sounds in plugins because it's really we're creating an energy field for you to tap into. This is an energy field, literally. You want something, you want to create something dark, you can come to this because it's opened up that field for you with the look of it and the sound of the plugin. That's the magic. Creepy bell lead. Now this is one of the ones that might not make it. It sounds cool, but we're not really sold on that one all the way. So I'm giving you the raw uncut. I'm showing you behind the scenes, like some of these sounds that won't even. Ghostly lead. You can hear the ghost in that. So that one's gonna be in there for sure. Goosebumps lead. Who remembers the Goosebumps books in the show? Almost funky wormish. Yes, yes, very. So this one's definitely going. I think the only one that's not going right now is that bell lead. This Killer Clown one already sounds like it anyway. But this one might not make it either. So there's two of them that might not make it. Now, are y'all ready for, okay, before we get into the bass, I'm going to play you the pad that we have loaded up in here. Horrorcore pads. Make sure y'all like the video too. Help boost us up in the algorithm. Sounds very, very scary, very haunted. So, go into some of these synths. Blood drop synth. This is one of my favorite ones. Sounds like creeping. I might turn that into something. That might have to become creeps the synth. And then, okay, so next one, Phantom synth. Okay. And shadowy synth. That one sounds pretty warped. Okay, so let's go to the basses. Now you know I love the basses. Probably my bank in any VST. I love making bass lines. So I'll spend the most time on the bass line. Sometimes I spend hours on one, doing it over and over again until it feels right. Who's all up in here with me still? Say what's up in the chat if you in here hanging out. I want to shout you out and know that you're present and thank you for being a part of the Ape Shit movement. And we're just getting started, y'all. So Boogieman bass. Supposed to have reverb on certain sounds. Okay, so bass, Boogieman bass. C Banks said he's still here. Shout outs to my GC Banks. Thanks for being a part of the movement. Eric Bryant, what's up? You still here? Okay. That's a Boogeyman bass. Now you hear how deep and fat that sounds. Still got to mix it, of course, but you hear the rumbling. I see some other people in here that ain't saying nothing, but it's all good. Thank you for being a part of the movement. Thank you for even being present. Make sure you like the video, leave some comments. Make sure you help us with this, boosting it up in the algorithm with your engagement. I appreciate it. Grip Keeper bass. That sounds pretty. That shit funky like newborn diaper. Hey, real talk. Shout outs to T Banks. Look, it's funny you say that. I got a baby girl on the way, man. First child ever. So this is my first time even telling the community this. So you guys are hearing it first. Yeah, so she's due. My lady is due on end of January, early February. Down Snake, what's going on? So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of funky, dirty diapers around here, man. So it's gonna be some funky sounds coming out. Even more, I'm gonna smell the diaper and smell the funk and bring it right into the sound design, so y'all can have the funk too. Thank you, C Banks. Tales from the Crypt. I'm gonna remake that too. I did before. Peter Gray, that's awesome for you. Be ready to have your life change in the best way. Thank you, Peter. I'm waiting for that, man. I definitely am looking forward to that. I appreciate that. Mr. Saheed, uh, Mr. Shahid, congrats. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. We are excited. We are elated. What's up? I'm new to your channel. Sounds dope. Thank you, Sound Snake. You I could have swore I seen your name before. I liked and subscribed, brother. Thank you, Sound Snake. Appreciate it. Um, Peter Gray and I've already pre-ordered this. Hope it actually comes out on Halloween. I've got some ideas on how I want to use it already. Yes, Peter Gray, thank you. Thank you for the support. It is coming out for sure on Halloween. If we can get it to you before that, we will. But Halloween is the day of the launch that we're actually putting this into motion. And as I said, we've been working hard on it. So, and usually I don't think there's probably only been one time in the history of releasing our plugins that there's been a date that's been pushed back. But this is everything's working right now to look like it is going great to be released on that date. Ink One, peace. What's up, my guy? Okay, so let me go ahead and go to the next sound. Evil Dead bass. I love this bass. That movie, Evil Dead, I don't know if y'all have ever seen it, but I watched it as a kid and it was scary as hell as a kid. But if I watched it today, it'd probably be hilarious because it was supposed to be one of those horror films that have comedy in it. And to remember some of the scenes from it, in my head now, I'm sure I'd be laughing. This sounds pretty Rush. The chainsaw arm. Okay, so that's Evil Dead bass. Ghoulish sub bass. Them basses are fire. Thank you, Ink One. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I love making bass sounds, man. I've always been that guy. I always loved making the bass sound. So I'm basically putting in these plugins the same basses that I would design and use on beats. That's why they sound the way that they do, very original and authentic. That because I want that sound for me. And my whole thing was, you know what? It all started with the Apeshit 808 plugin. It was that I wanted to make my own kind of unique 808s to stand out. I didn't want to use all the 808s everybody else was using. And so I created that plugin, but it was based off of 5 sounds that are 808s that I made for myself. And I was like, you know what? I should make this a plugin and share these sounds. You need a Rolly C-board to demo that modulation. Poly bending. That's real talk. The Raleigh keyboard, my bad. The Raleigh keyboard does look dope, especially ergonomically. I'm definitely gonna have to look into that. So Hannibal bass. No, not using synth edit. Hannibal bass. We're gonna go to the next one, Jigsaw bass. Now this one, I'm not gonna lie, this one's pretty fat. Listen to that. DL, what up? Got another one, huh? Yep, this is the Boogieman. Boogieman synth VST. Do they come in AAX? No, they don't. These are VST plugins. They come in VST and AU. However, if you want to use them as an AAX in like Pro Tools, what you would need to do is get the Blue Cat Audio's Patchwork plugin, and you'll be able to use that. How are you processing this stuff? Everything is processed in various ways, bro, but they're all going through my SSL mixer. So I have a Big 6 SSL mixer. It's basically the same brain as a big SSL mixer broken down into a smaller unit for your desk. So look up the Big 6. That's how I'm getting the analog edge in these sounds. I copped Apeshit Bass Pure Fire, so I know I'm gonna enjoy this one. Ink One, if you got Apeshit Bass, this one is on a whole nother level. We're talking, because with Apeshit Bass, I didn't have the SSL yet. And so those sounds are great, don't get me wrong. But now that I'm running every sound through the SSL, whew, it's bringing it from here. You can't even see my hand no more. Before it was right here where you could see it. Now it's like you can't even see the hand no more. All the way up. So I'm saying that to say that these basses inside here, crazy. A whole nother level. Kruger bass. Now y'all heard the Kruger bass. Crazy. That Kruger bass might be my favorite one because how fat and stretchy it is. It's making a statement. Every key that you play is making a statement. That's why I love it. Anyway, yeah, so we've processed these sounds in various ways. The end chain is always at the SSL board though. So, we'll go through different saturation plugins sometimes. It depends what the sound calls for. EQing, compression, all of that. It just really depends on what the sound is saying it needs. Anything to make the sound as fat as possible. I got the Blue Cat Audio MP7 mixer. It's like their Patchworks plugin on crack. Oh yeah? Oh shit. I'm gonna have to check that out. Ouija board bass. Come on, man. Now that's just crazy. Yeah, this one's definitely funky. Ouija board bass is probably the funkiest bass in here. As far as like funk, With a little distortion, that's the Thriller bass line, bro. Want to add some distortion to it? That distortion is hot. You don't even need to go that high. You could just add a little hint. Fine field bass. Cutie Pie rhythm. Yes, that was. Playing Cutie Pie, and then I mix it up with So Rough, So Tough. It talks. Yes, the bass is definitely talking. Did that Beverly Hills Cop sound? Seinfeld bass. Pumpkinhead bass is the first bass that you heard me use in this beat that I played. And for you guys that missed it, I'm gonna play this beat again so you can hear it with the Boogieman plugin. So yeah, man. There you go with the Pumpkinhead bass. And that's pretty much all the sounds I wanted to play for you today. There are some more sounds going into this. Like I said, we only have about 40 loaded in here, so you haven't even heard half the sounds, and I haven't even went through all of them. There's still more basses to go through. I'm not gonna go through them all right now because we want to leave a little bit of surprise and exclusivity for the ones who actually have already grabbed the plugin and who are planning to grab it. You definitely want to grab it ASAP though, because once it goes away, we're not bringing this plugin back. This is a special edition. It's kind of like the Thriller expansion. Thriller expansion we did bring back for a little bit and then closed it. It was only supposed to be a Halloween expansion, but producers were like, "Yo, we need that. Can we bring it back?" So we did, but now we're taking it away. Just like for this plugin, this is only going to be available for this Halloween. After that, this is going to disappear. Okay, make sure you guys go grab that. Grab the Boogieman ASAP. If you're watching this right now and you want it, any inkling that's telling you that you need it, go grab it ASAP. I like that you didn't rename all the effects knobs. That makes it so much more usable. For sure, man. Yeah. I mean, I guess we could have, right? But why would we do that? We want it to be like standard procedure. That would have been a good idea though, since it's a scary plugin. Give it some scary theme name. But yeah, we like that. We like to keep everything original and keep everything as clear as possible, so that you know what to do when you load this plugin up. It should be intuitive, different. And nah, you too good. Thank you. Appreciate the love, my G. So let me play this beat for those who missed it so you can hear what I did with it. said, what do y'all do? Are you watching the UFC fights tonight? What do y'all do for fun on the weekend in Cali? Where do you all go chill at? So yeah, I am in Cali. I'm from Arizona originally, but I definitely have been living in Cali for the last couple of years. This is my second time living out here. Who else is in Cali? Snake Studio said, I'm going to an open jam and then seeing a DJ. I like Jeremy Soul. Where's the open jam at in LA? Where's it located? That's fire. Thanks, Sound Snake. I already imagine that the Ape Shit Chops and the Boogieman plugin will make a great combination. Thank you, Jonathan Keith. They definitely will. You put these two together, bruh. Whoo. Woo, you put this with the Ape Shit Chops plugin, bro, especially with them drums inside the Chops plugin. Come on, son. Boogieman, Dr. Dre type beat. Okay, see, Bang Sure in Northern Cali. Dope. Yeah, I'm in Southern. So I'm over here in the IE kind of area. I'm in the IE. I'm next to Ontario. Y'all know where that is. Yeah. Who do you? He said, can I suggest someone that you might want to sponsor? Who are you thinking? You guys can go pre-order it right here. Let me send you the link too. I pinned the message at the top to where y'all can go pre-order the plugin right now. Who's out here near the Inland Empire? Larry Bella Fate, what's going on? Belly Fate, my bad. Larry Bella Fate, what's going on, my G? The piano is the Deadly Piano. Playing that, I gotta see. Yeah, I was zoned out last night. I told you this plugin grabbed me. I was about to go to sleep. I'm like, let me finish mixing these sounds. And then all of a sudden my hand just started playing it. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta drop this. You know how that happens. Like, okay, I'm about to go, man. You play one more melody, and then next thing you know, 2 hours later, you're in the middle of a knee deep in a funky ass beat. That's what happened last night with it. Yeah, everybody let us know where you're located in the chat. Put what city and state that you're in so everybody knows where we at. Another thing too, I love seeing us come together like this, man. We're working on a community. It's called the Ape Army. I don't know if you guys heard me talk about it yet. I've been very, very close-lipped about this, but the Ape Army it's going to be its own social network community for music producers. It's basically you guys get chat with each other, share beats, share information. There's going to be courses. We actually have a plugin for that too. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of it. I actually used it to test this Boogieman plugin before we released it, before we put it out and even started talking about it. Let me go to it real quick so you can see the Ape Army plugin. Ape Arsenal plugin is what you get when you join the Ape Army. And it basically here it is right here. And so there's a bunch of sounds inside of it already. And probably every quarter or so, we're going to be dropping new banks to expand this into something. And you get more sounds every other month or every few months or so. We're going to keep loading this thing up. That's why it's called the Arsenal, so that we can keep arming you with dope ass sounds. But anyway, I'm not going to get too much into detail about that. You'll be seeing this soon, and you're going to want to be a part of it. You definitely going to want to be a part of this. But anyway, the Deadly Piano is what I use for that piano right there. And I'm going to be cooking up something again soon. Probably I might do it tomorrow. Go live again tomorrow and cook something up if y'all want to vibe with me. Pacifica Daily City. Where's that at? Ingwan? Pacifica. Okay, so hold on. I missed some of the chat. Hollywood. What part of Hollywood? Sound Snake. I used to live in North Hollywood, right off of Laurel Canyon and Sherman Way, between Sherman Way and Van Owen. Hermit the Beat. What's going on, Hermit? Pretty much anything from Ape Shit is high quality and underpriced. To be honest, you're doing producer God's work. Thank you, Hermit. And it's funny you say that because we're actually going to start raising the prices to the full price. We just wanted when I relaunched Ape Shit, I wanted to make sure it was affordable for producers, but still high quality. We don't, no matter how much you pay for the plugin, we don't compromise on the quality. We always are quality first. We want you to be able to experience the high quality sound. That's why we go and invest in more processing outboard gear to process the sounds through to make them higher and higher quality. Daly City's in Cali somewhere, I know. I don't know where at though. Chris Reed Beats. Okay, send me his information. He's in Compton. Dope producer. He's a very talented producer and musician. Check out his YouTube page and reach out to the brother. He can showcase your products. Okay, Chris Reed Beats. Send me his link if you can. If you can, send it to me in an email. You can put it in the chat. It's all good. You're in Sacramento area, but you're from East Oakland. Okay, Oakland in the house. Anchorage, Alaska. Okay, Hermit. DC still have fam out there. Okay, in one word. North Cal. Sound Snake, you're in North California. I thought you were in Southern California. I thought you said you were going to be in LA. Unless you just drove down here. Keep the community going, Brahma. Seems like good. Yeah, man. There are I love the community, man. I love y'all. I thank y'all for coming out and being a part of the movement. Y'all keep me going with this. I keep y'all going. That it's a symbiotic relationship. That's what it's about. That's how we build. Right next to Frisco, Ink One, just south of San Fran. Oh, Daly City. Okay, post your links, fam. The Bay. I'm in Hollywood proper. I was answering your question about Daly City. Oh, okay. What part of Hollywood, bro? What? Just give me a general area. Like what streets? Like I said, I lived in North Hollywood for a long time, for about 3 years when I first moved out here, and that was off of Laurel Canyon in Van Owen. to figure out the stream part. I'm gonna add that in there. Jonathan Keith says, okay, fam, the pre-order is in. All right, Jonathan Keith, thank you for the love and support, my G. I appreciate you. You're going to love this plugin, bro. I know you're going to go ham with it. I know you're going to cook up some straight up bangers with it. Sound Snake says, we are right next to the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. Okay. I think I know what that is. The thing is, when I first moved out here, I didn't drive around a lot. I used to have to get a ride, man. My business partner had the car. So I didn't drive around a lot. So I only know about the areas that I went to go visit. Even living out here now, I've been living out here almost 3 years again, but I still need to get out and about. And I'm going to go do that today, actually, because this whole week, I've been in the lab working on this for y'all to get this, to bring this to where it's presentable. And now I'm going to work overtime, me and the Ape team, on getting it done by the 31st. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for the support. Okay, Chris Reed Beats at Gmail. Okay. Alex Isley and Terrace Martin still working together. The album was a banger. I didn't even know they had an album together, bro. I didn't even know they were working together. I gotta tap into that because both of those are legendary artists. Terrence Martin, a crazy producer. Alex Isley, an amazing singer. Thank you for checking him out on YouTube. He creates and produces live on a fairly regular basis. Okay, I'm going to check him out. Santa Monica and Vine neighborhood. Okay. Okay, come down to downtown LA. Send me your email, Sound Snake. Are you subscribe to the channel? Here, let me see if I can send my email in here so y'all can hit me. My person. So y'all send me an email. Sound Snake, send me an email so I could check you out. Downtown LA, what's going on in downtown LA? I know you said something about a jam session or something. Let me know. Sound Snake, what kind of music do you play? Do you produce, bro? And do you play an instrument? Man, I almost want to show y'all some of the ape army. Part of me that wants to show y'all it, but I don't want to show y'all too much right now. Okay, you play keys and bass. Dope, dope. Sound like a theremin sometimes. Are you talking about that Pennywise lead? It does. Now that you say that. That mug is crazy. Oops, that's wrong. I'm trying to edit the sound. That's the wrong sound. How I did the piano too. The piano is not quantized at all. I don't like to quantize my instruments, man. There's certain things I will kind of give a quantize to, but I wanted to sound as natural as possible. So they're off. They're not on. They're a little after the beat. So that's on purpose because I wanted to give it like that real feel, like someone's really playing it, right? And give it that off-time human kind of signature. And I'll play the piano. I played that piano probably for about 17 or bars, and then I cut out 4 bars that I liked of it. Sometimes I might do 8. Sometimes I might do 16. Just so it sounds very natural, like you're at a live show or something. Bass is pretty much the same. I usually play the bass for about 4 to 8 bars. Usually 8. Well, I cut 8. Sometimes I play it for 17 to 32 bars though too. Yeah, for sure. Okay, but y'all, you know what? I'm about to roll out, man. In the next live, I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. Okay, and I might make a banger tonight to show you guys, or I might make a banger tomorrow live. I might do both. So yeah, this is actually Logic. It's not GarageBand, but GarageBand is like the baby brother to Logic. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's not as blown out and detailed as Logic. But yeah, thank you all for coming, man. I was only supposed to stay until 11. It's 11:21, so we've been on an hour and 20 minutes. Thank you, everyone. Make sure you grab the free VST plugin too from the website if you haven't yet. If you're new to the channel, we give out a free plugin. Check this out. Put the link in here right now. Just go to the website right there, and on the top of the page, you'll see the free plugin. Make sure you sign up for it. Go grab it for free. If you haven't tried any of the Apeshit plugins out yet, this will be your first one. It comes with 50 sounds. It's called Apeshit Rampage, and there's an expansion that comes with it called Regime. So anyway, make sure you go grab that. Thank you everybody for coming through. I appreciate you. It's all love. Make sure you go grab that Boogeyman plugin. I pinned the link to the comments at the top. Go grab it if you haven't pre-ordered it yet. I think I might even throw bonuses in for those who pre-order it. Just depends on how much time it takes to get everything done. So even I might even give you guys the sounds that we might not put in the actual plugin so that you have extra sounds. I'll let you know though. But make sure that you pre-order it. There's going to be something special. Not sure what it is going to be yet. Sound Snake said I'm getting that right now. Thanks, brother. Make sure you email me, Sound Snake. I need to build up my community out here too. I've been a hermit. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been a straight up hermit. So if you're out in LA or in the IE area, hit me up so we can establish a connection. Like I said, I'm looking to build my network out here. Okay. Thank you, DL. Do you know Chris? Do you know him? Have you already chopped it up with him? And that's what I love about our community, man. Everybody's always trying to plug somebody with you. Like you're always trying to connect somebody with somebody else so y'all can come together like a Voltron and come together with something crazy. I love that, man. That's exactly why I'm putting the social network out there. I might give y'all a sneak peek of it. Might give y'all a sneak peek of I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Just know that it's coming. Just know that the ape army is going to be here pretty soon. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Community, man. It goes self, family, community, humanity. Right? First you work on yourself, you build yourself to the best that you could be. Then you work on your family. So well you're the best fit for your family to provide for your family. So your family benefits off you working on yourself and you being the best you automatically. That's going to upgrade your family. And you put yourself into your family and bring that value to your family. And then your family is going out and they're part of the community, you and your family. So you make the community better. And when your communities are better, that makes humanity better. So self, family, community, humanity. So yeah, man, that's what it's all about. The Ape Army is coming soon. There's gonna be all kind of dope goodies. It's a dope platform. It's a community. You'll be able to chat with each other. Like I said, we're gonna come out with a mobile app for it as well. We're working on rebuilding the Ape Shit website to where we could make that into a mobile app too. So that's coming as well. I chop it up with him on YouTube. We have emailed each other before. We don't know each other personally, but he definitely knows who I am. Just tell him the DL1 or DL on YouTube told you about him. Okay, thank you, DL. I appreciate you, brother. Much love. Okay, peace out, everyone. On that note, I'm going to sign off. Let's play this beat one more time, real quick, though. Okay. So thank you. Thank you once again. I appreciate the love. Look forward to tomorrow. Tap in with me. I'll be going live again and showing some more of the plugin or just banging out a beat. Have a good weekend. Enjoy yourself a little bit if you can today. Just avoid any trouble. Thank you, DL. I surely will. I appreciate you, brother. Nice meeting you too, Sound Snake. Nice meeting all of y'all. I know DL, you've been in there a few times. I thought I seen Sound Snake before. Make sure you email me though. Peace out, love, peace, love, and peace, everyone.